Okay, so good evening, everybody. 4 weeks to success. Week number 2, we're going to talk about parties. This is such a big part of our business, and it's the way that we do business. The definition of a party has changed, I think, over the years. It necessarily doesn't have to be in someone's home with 8 to 10 people, as a formal party. A party can be 2 people. A party can be a group of 3 people. A party can be at work somewhere, during a lunch hour break. A party can be also in a restaurant if you set up a tabletop somewhere. So the point I'm trying to make is just to kind of be open as to what a party actually is and what it actually consists of. How many of you here tonight have parties already on your calendars or have an open house maybe scheduled for the holiday? And, feel free to just kind of chat in. If you want to write it in the chat box, that's fine. If not, we can, and you'd like to talk, that would be awesome, because I don't want to have to be the only one talking here tonight. So if any of you can see that or would like to do that as well too. I can't find my chat box, Lori. That's okay.
Are you on a computer?
Yeah.
If you put your cursor down at the very bottom of your screen, it should pop up.
It doesn't. I don't. Like I said, it doesn't pop up. I don't know if it's because I'm shit. It should matter.
Oh yeah, when you share screen, it's at the top.
Okay.
There's a little arrow for more. Got it? Okay.
But I don't see. Hold on. I don't see. Okay, chat. Perfect. Got it. Thank you. Okay. All right. Perfect. But so if anybody would like to just share, if you have any parties coming up. If not, hi, Miss Darla. You just joined 2 weeks ago. Wow. So you're working on your parties. That's awesome. That's awesome. And congratulations to you as well, too. I'm excited. So this will be fun for you to hear, and feel free. If you have any questions, feel free, to just type it in the chat box as well, too, while we're talking tonight. So you have 4 this month. Excellent, Nicole. Hosting them yourself. They'll be on Zoom. That's awesome. That's another aspect of a party, too. It's untraditional than it was years ago, but awesome. Excellent. Oh, that's awesome. So in case you guys are on the chat, Nicole has just posted that she spent yesterday and today inviting about 30 people per party. So that's a total of 120 people. And she has anywhere from 3 to 5 people RSVP for each party. So that's awesome, tossing our ideas for a mystery hostess. Perfect, perfect, excellent. That's fun. That's going to be lots and lots of fun. And I can't wait to hear what happens and just see all the successes that you're going to have with that too. So that's a lot of fun, especially today. I think a lot of people, it's so much easier for them to jump on a Zoom meeting or to get on Facebook Live, which is another way that you can do a party. As well too. So just to be open. No, you'll be fine, Nicole. It'll be awesome. You'll be great. You will be awesome. I know, but you'll be good. She's saying she's going to be crazy nervous, but once you do it once, you'll be a pro at it. So that's exciting. Very, very, very exciting. So I kind of wanted to start with our 100 list. And for those of you who are new to Jafra and don't have the 100 list, all of the things that we'll be talking about today can be found online in our groups, on our Facebook groups, in the chat. Also, Lori posts everything in our WhatsApp group as well too. So we have our Jafra 100 list where we start to write down names and phone numbers of people that we want to share Jafra with, whether it be the product, whether it be the program, whether it be the party. So just to remember to have you to keep building on that list and keep growing on that list of people who you want to think of, who you want to invite to a party. I love this time of year because it is the holidays and everybody wants to go shopping now. It's a great time. You're going to notice that a lot of people, the trend now is to do a lot of their online shopping. So kudos to you, Nicole, for doing your parties online to kind of keep that all in the same theme, which is fun. Also, this time of year, people are more in the giving. I just find the people to be a lot happier this time of year as well too. So it creates a nice, warm, and wonderful environment for you to actually to share Jafra with. It's also a great time of year for you to offer your services as a Jafra, an expert, a beauty concierge, or your beauty expert as well too. We can talk about that. But for those of you who have the calendar, Jackie's calendar around, just wanted to let you know that she does post a lot of different ideas on that too, in order for you to create parties and to create different themes for parties. And on her Monday night calls, the Monday night success, the smart success sessions, she does a party on one party that is of skin and color, and then the next week after the next session, she does a spa and fragrance. So those are great opportunities for you, for number one, to get training on them, and number two, to use as a party for yourself, to invite people over and use that as your Zoom party. You could do that, Nicole, too. You could have your friends just log on to that and use that as a Zoom party. So that would just be awesome, which is great too. And I'm just seeing here, Selena, and you're introducing your potential Sonja. That's awesome. She'll be joining you and Jafra soon, and wanted to learn more about the products and our sisterhood. Hello, welcome, Miss Sonia. I'm glad, Sonja, it's glad that you're here. And once again, if you have any questions at all, and you guys just feel free to pop them into that chat box as well too. So there's different ways that we do our Jafra business, and it's you know, the first way is to do parties and to sell products. So that's what we're going to talk about today too, which is lots and lots and lots of fun. So once again, holidays, great time. I don't know if any of you are planning on doing a holiday open house, or like Nicole's doing, hosting your own holiday party. Always a fun time of year to do this, to invite your friends and family over just to experience Jafra, to see Jafra, kind of do it more like an open house party, which is lots of fun to do. Have any of you ever done that or are planning on doing that? Anybody? Is anybody going to talk, or am I going to have to do all the talking? Nobody? You guys are too funny. You guys are too cute. I'm just asking everybody, Selena, if anybody has ever had an open house or hosted a party at their own house, whether it be your business launch party, or now that it's the holidays. It's a great time. Darla, you're going to do a holiday open house, which is awesome. Do you have any ideas on how you're going to do it, or have you done it before? Just any questions? Lori, Nicole's asking if you want to do one out when you get here. Great for both of you. That would be awesome. It's so much more fun when you can partner together. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Rama, you just did a holiday. Oh, good. Excellent. So if you guys want to talk, that would be awesome, because I can all read the chats. But just kind of give us some ideas on what you're planning on doing, or if you've already done it, what you did. If you have any ideas, because this is a platform now where we want to learn from each other, not just let me do all the talking. So what are you guys going to do?
Hi everyone. I was going to do maybe like something with maybe a few of my girlfriends to come over, and then maybe have like maybe like a spa kind of like holiday thing, where I can do the facials, obviously the hands, and you know, we have time maybe do the feet. And I was going to make a couple little miniature like holiday, I want to say not so much a basket, but something kind of small, like a little mini bag that maybe has like some little, like I can throw some samples in there, and maybe like some chocolates, just like little tiny, like little gift stuff with little things and stuff in there that, I can like maybe, sell for a few bucks, and then maybe like try to do, I guess like we'll play some games and we'll have hot chocolate. So I'll have like, like some kind of like Christmassy kind of dishes and, decorations. Maybe we'll have hot chocolate. We'll listen to Christmas songs and, it's like a good way where they can just like maybe come in there like, what is it? Your ugly Christmas sweater. Yeah, that would be fun. And then everybody can come and then we can just kind of like, they can shop and have hot chocolate. So I was going to have it like all decorated and then, just get some girls over and probably do something like that for December.
Oh, perfect. That sounds like so much fun. That's awesome. So much fun. Anybody else? You know what I did too, which I thought was cute. You can do as well too, but I had a little Christmas tree and I just got some little sample products and I hung them up as ornaments on the tree. And then anytime somebody bought something or booked a party or became a consultant, they got to pick something off the tree. So
oh, that's cool. I'm gonna try that. Yeah,
just to kind of keep it, or even just get some things that you have on your in stock or whatever, just wrap it and put it under the tree, and then they can pick a gift from the tree too. So that makes it a lot of fun too. So, but yeah, it's just, and I think it's just about getting together with friends and family and just having fun and creating that wonderful little shopping atmosphere. Like you said, there's a little saying that they have, it's shop from your seat, not from your feet, which is a lot of fun too. So good for you. So is this the first one that you've done, Rama?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So we'd love to know how, if you have any, we'd love to hear about it and take pictures because that's a lot of fun too. So that way, you can use that as an example too and to get reference back to as well too. So that's pretty cool. So now, Selena, you said you were going to do a party too. Do you have any ideas or have you done a holiday party at all?
I haven't done it with Jaffa. So this is obviously, I mean, I've done it before when I was with a NOV company somewhere else, but so I've done parties like that before, but this will be like my first kind of like party at my house. Because I've only been with you guys now. It's almost 3 months now.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. That's so much fun. That's so much fun. And don't be afraid to go through the catalog, look at the specials that you really like, and just to kind of make your own little packages up as well too, which is a lot of fun to do that as well too. And do you guys have you seen? I don't know. I don't know if I have this downloaded, but I kind of, Jackie had posted it before. Can you see this? If not, I'll just put my screen down. But it's our holiday wish list, which is fun for you, and we'll post this as well too. And on one side it has my favorite things, and then on the other side, people that I have.
Stalin. He was a dictator too.
So
yeah.
So you can just kind of, for you and for your guests, that as you're talking about products or they're experiencing products, they can kind of jot everything down. So then when they go to check out, you can take their little holiday wish list and, you can go from there as well too. Or you could also have them fill it out. And if they have a loved one that's buying them gifts or needs some ideas for them, then you can use that as well too and ask their permission. Oh, can I call your husband, and give him some suggestions on what you would like for Christmas or for the holiday. So those are always fun little things to do too. I just love this time of year. You can just be so creative as well as that too. But like I said, if you go to the if you go through the catalog and just pick out the things that you love, and don't be afraid to create your own little packages too for people, because they love that idea of bundling things and getting a savings as well too, which is just a really lot of fun as well too. But when you're asking people to have parties, if you're having your own, then that's great. And don't forget to take advantage of that the hostess reward. Even though you don't really have a technical hostess, you are the hostess. But you can also use the Hostess Rewards program as incentives during your holiday open house. Are you all familiar with the Hostess Rewards program? I'm just going to kind of click on it, and maybe we can just kind of bring it up, and just so that we can go over it, because if you're asking people to be a hostess, the first thing they're going to ask you is, well, what do I get? What's in it for me? Or why would I want to invest my time and invite my friends over for you to share Jaffer, other than hopefully they love the product and they want to share it. But we want to be able to reward her as well, too. So
Marie,
yeah.
how often do they change that, the one gift that keeps changing? Is it every couple months, or is it every month?
It'll be every month. They change the hostess that special once a month, every month, and that you'll be able to see that in your action flyer.
Okay, is there any other advance notice that we get what it'll be?
No.
Okay.
No, that's it. That's it. But you know, you always have the volcanic mask that's the booking gift.
Is it? Okay.
Yes, that's the booking gift. And then they'll also have another little party special. Like this month, it's the gold duo is one of the specials as well too for us, that you can use as an incentive. But I really like to stick to this, personally, I like to stick to this plan right here, because it gives them the Royal Jelly, our Royal Jelly Revitalized line, which really is the best of all of our product line. And for being a hostess, I just want to be able to reward you with the best thing that Jaffer has, which is our Royal Revitalized line. So I just want to kind of quickly go over it with you, just so that you're familiar, in case you're not familiar of what the hostess receives when she has a party. And also keep in mind, if you're doing your own party, you can be the host. You can, take advantage of all these hostess rewards as well too. So, or perhaps your hostess doesn't want, level 2 or level 3. If she's reached that, you as the consultant can also take advantage of purchasing these products. And then now this would be a way for you to offer them at your holiday open house, as a gift, an incentive gift as well too. So when your hostess or your friend decides to have a party, you have that wonderful volcanic mask that's available, which our cost right here is, we pay $7 for this. Okay, so that is what you will give to her when she hosts her party. Okay, so have you all used it? I love that volcanic mask. I love to use it as a polish. It's just so wonderful. Selena, you have a question? Did you want to ask a question? You want to type it in there?
Yeah, I had a question. I just wanted to know, well, I had had an order from a customer beginning of November, and she wound up ordering for her husband, and her 2 sons. And so she called me on November 1st, which was great, because it was like the month just started, and I was like, woo. And she was like, she spent $360. And yeah, I literally just got out of bed, and I got a call, and she was like, oh, I'm ready to order, I guess, because she's on a fixed income. So she got paid once a month. And she said, oh, well, I want to order, because she ordered something from me in the past, but she didn't buy that much. And so this time when she called me, she's like, oh my gosh, I love the fragrance, the new, what is it, Florist? She got that, she had got that fragrance with the little bag and the mini spray. And then she wound up getting her husband some of the sets we have on sale now. And she got her son some sets. So her order totaled $360. So when it had totaled that, it said I qualified for free products like it was a party. That's how it's like it normally goes? Because I got like all these free items from Jaffa.
Yes, excellent. Okay. So that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Take advantage of the hostess, gifts for you, because they will pop up at the end, as you noticed, Selena. I'm glad you brought that up. But at the very end, it'll pop up. It'll say like incentives that you have earned and that you can take advantage of if you want to. You just click on them and they get put into your shopping cart. But exactly. So you don't have to if you don't want to. If you don't want to buy them, you don't have to. But what a great, did you get them? Did you buy them?
Yeah, I got some. I actually got some for free. I literally got like
Awesome.
there was like I think I got one because the third, like the third month I had hit the goal, so I got like one item for free. But then I think like the other ones, I think I got like three of them that I didn't pay anything for.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's perfect. That's
Yeah.
so good. And those are your new consultant rewards, I believe, that you got. 'Cause this
Yeah,
is
yeah, I think so. I think so because I got something the other month before and the month before that I got an item for free. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Yep. So that's exactly what I'm talking about. So if you're having your own holiday open house and you go to put your order in and it prompts you to purchase the hostess programs, even though you don't technically have a hostess, you can still do that. Because the hostess rewards are generated on the order form based on the volume of your order, not necessarily do they ask? 'Cause I know in some direct sales company, they ask you, like, you have to enter it per party. You know, you have to give the hostess's name and her address and all that other stuff, but we don't have to do that with Jafra. So that's the beauty of it as well, too. So I just love that. And if you notice, every time you place an order, at the end, it'll ask you if you want to get the party booking gift, which is the volcanic mask. It's $7. You have a choice of wanting to do that, which is pretty cool. And I buy them all the time because what a great way to be able to gift somebody. Also, if you're using it yourself, it's a great price. Or if somebody calls you and wants to just order a volcanic mask, you can actually sell her that one that you've only paid $7 for and charge her the full price of whatever it's going to be. So now here you go. Your commission is way more than 50% on that too. So that's pretty cool. I love that. Love that. So in level 1, when your party sales or your order that you're placing, your retail order is $300 or more, you have the option of getting one of those royal jelly products. You can either get the royal jelly cream, the royal jelly longevity balm, or you can get the royal jelly, the original form as well too, which is really cool. Now, do you all know on the order form where you can find these offers so that you can even kind of calculate it if you need to calculate it beforehand? Are you guys familiar as to where those are? Okay, I'm going to kind of just let you know that on your consultant order form that you get in your box every time you order, on the very back page, on page 6, is where you'll have the hostess program. And the cost that you're seeing right now on the screen, for example, level 1, your hostess, if she decides that she wants to take advantage of this beautiful offer, she can buy any one of those royal jelly products for $26. Okay, so when you go to place that order for her, she's going to pay $26, but you as the consultant, you don't make your commission off. It's a non-commissionable item, but Jaffer does discount it for us. So that product right there is we only pay $18 for it. Okay, so you're actually making $8 on that if she orders one. Okay, so does everybody understand that? If you have any questions, just let me know, okay, or type it in, or just kind of pipe it in. Then level 2, when the party sales or the your retail order reaches 400 or more, you can take advantage of level 1, but you can also take advantage of level 2 as well too, where you get to choose any 2 of these products. Now your hostess, if she decides to take advantage of this, is going to pay $42, but we as a Jaffer consultant, so whether we're buying it for her or we're buying it for ourselves, it only is going to cost us $24. So you can do the math there and find out what your profit would be on that as far as paying for that. So don't forget, she can do, or you as well can do level 1 or level 2. Then if the sales, the party sales or the retail order going in is $500 or more, you choose any 3 of these products. Okay, so you can get the body complex, any of the revitalized serums, the eye cream. You can kind of see if they want to build on some fragrances here. She would pay $52 for those 3 products. Now, If you're buying it for yourself or whether you're buying it for a hostess, it's going to cost you $32. So now you're making a $20 profit on that as well. Okay. Which is pretty cool. And then they have the last level, which is the level of $600 or more in either a party or in retail sales, whatever it is. They can actually get this whole collection. She would pay $60 for it, but when you ordered it, like I said, whether it was for yourself or whether it was for the hostess, it's only going to cost you $32. Okay, and all of that is on the back of your order form under the hostess program. You'll see it all right there for you, kind of spelled out, which is pretty cool. So it's really exciting that not only are we making great money and profit off of the regular products, but also off our hostess rewards. Do any of you have any questions on the hostess rewards there? So she can actually get a really nice whole royal jelly collection at a fraction of what it would cost her if she were to buy it all retail. And I love this program because if she's taking advantage of this, you know how much she loves the royal jelly, first of all, and second of all, how much she loves to get her products at a discount. So it kind of opens the door for you to be able to talk to her about becoming, you know, a Jafra consultant, because we get discounts like this all the time. So, you know, use that. They also, you can buy on your order forms under your non-retail items as well too. They do have the hostess brochures that you can purchase too, which I would highly recommend if somebody's having a party for you, that you actually give that brochure to her so she can kind of, once again, go through it and make her own little wish list, and it will give her and you and her, as you're coaching her, as to what level she wants to earn and what products does she want to earn for free. I mean, I just know from myself, when I used to do parties for other direct selling companies, it would always have to be something really good that would entice me to have a party. So it's just a really great way for you to be able to talk about why that she would want to have a party, because the first thing she's going to ask you is, well, you know, like, what's in it for me? So which is pretty cool. So everybody's cool with this? Everybody kind of understands this whole program and why it's so awesome and so wonderful? Okay. All right. I don't see anybody has any questions. No hands are raised and nothing in the chat box. So we can definitely move on. So once again, as you see, when you're placing your order, there are no item codes for these, but the hostess rewards will kind of show up at the end, and under it'll say achieved promotions. And then after you click on it and then you hit continue, and it will come up into your cart as well too. Okay. And then also in our in our packets that you guys have gotten from your upline, and if you haven't, you can also download it from the Facebook groups. You'll see the tic-tac-toe hostess rewards program, a game for her to play too, which is a lot of fun, and it gives her another way to earn and get some more rewards for herself as well. So I just love it because every direct sales company has some kind of a hostess program. And I really think we have a really great and a rich hostess program for our hostesses and for us as a consultant as well too, which is pretty cool. I love that. So any questions so far? Do you guys kind of all understand that? You have any questions at all about our hostess program, or perhaps talking about you know, the different types of parties that you could have? I know there's also in the Facebook group, there's a whole sheet of different theme parties. And if you are on Jackie's calls as well too, she goes through, there's a website she uses, it's called brownylocks.com. And if you go in there, they have a calendar for every month, and every day there's something, there's a theme, you know, whether it be hair, you know, National Hairdressers Day, or national, you know, you see on Facebook too, sometimes it's National Donut Day, or it's National Take Your Daughter to Work Day, or whatever. So those are just some fun ideas for you to create some cool theme parties. You can also use, like I said, her calendar, the Jackie's calendar that she posts for us as well every day too. I know around the holidays, it's, it's always fun to have that holiday open house as well too. So fun. But I think too, the importance of having the party is that it gives us a goal to go back to. So if you go back to your goals that you've discussed with your upline, how is Jaffa going to add value to your lives? What are you looking for? We're all looking to make money, but how much is that? It's different for all of us. So just keep in mind that the average party in the United States in Jaffa are anywhere between $400 and $500. Okay, so just like you said, Selena, you had that woman call you, and she just wasn't even a party. She just gave you an order for $300 and something. So like, how cool is that? So just think about that. So if you could do a party, any kind that you want, whether it be skincare, whether it be spa, whether it be fragrance or color, whatever you feel the most comfortable with, just remember that you don't have to do them all, but whatever it's always fun to dabble in them, but whatever you feel the most comfortable with, that, if you could do one a week, just think of it, $400 a week, which would give you a $200 commission times 4 weeks a month, which would yield you an $800 profit. So, I mean, what could you do with $800? It's pretty cool. I mean, you could pay a mortgage too for some people, $800, or a car payment, or, a nice little vacation fund as well too. But whatever it is, whatever your goal is what you're looking for Jaffa to do for you. That's really, I think it's pretty amazing as well too, which is cool. But also, I just kind of want to reassure you too that for those of you who are new to Jaffa, or maybe aren't doing as many parties as you would like to, or just, I know, Nicole, you're kind of a little nervous about doing a party. Don't forget that you have those party guides that you can tap into too, that Jaffa provides. You all know about the different party guides that we have, the trifold party guides, which are really pretty cool. So for example, if you're not really too sure about the fragrances, we have our beautiful fragrance guide here that you can use. So take some of the fragrances now. Great time of year. We have the little mini fragrances that are available to us, the 3 for $19 on the back of your order form. So experiment with those. That's a great way to build your fragrance portfolio without really having to invest a lot of money. And, here you have this beautiful fold out guide that gives you information on all the different fragrances as well too. And don't forget to take your little scent seals too that you have that Jaffa sends to you in your orders, and use those as well too, which is really pretty cool. So I love that. We also have our new color guide. I love this one. That kind of gives us all the different colors that we have. So, you can use this as a reference when you're if you want to do a makeup party. I like this too because you don't have to have everything, every piece of makeup, every color. This kind of gives you the whole array of different colors that you have. And then we have our Royal Jelly, a Royal Jelly color guide, which is really nice. So it gives you all the different products in the Royal Jelly. And I know you've heard Evelyn talk about these beautiful, the little samples that they have here that she uses as a guide to kind of match colors. She puts it right up against her clients' faces so that they can actually kind of match the colors that they want as well too. And then, of course, we have our Royal Jelly Revitalized card. Love, love, love this. It's a 4-step party right here on this card. That's all you need to know. It gives you steps 1, 2, 3, and 4 on one side. And then on the back, it just gives you an explanation of all the different products. So use these guides. They really will help to build your confidence and to let you know that you don't have to know everything, and that it makes you extremely duplicatable as well too. So when you are doing a party and you are making $500-600 and you're reading it off a card, there's going to be people that are going to want to do that with you as well too. So just remember to use the tools that Jaffa gives to us, which is really pretty awesome. So I'm just going to kind of do, any of you have any questions at all so far? So Harley, good, you're restarting your business. That's awesome. It's scary, but it's so cool. What a great time to do that. Holidays is the best time to be able to do that as well too. That's perfect. This is the greatest selling season, you know, of the year. This is where we sell most of our products is during the holiday season. You're going to find your incomes will be higher and your, I'm sorry, I'm just taking a little note here. And it just, I think it's easier. Like I said, everybody just that we have that whole shopping environment already, which is pretty cool. Selena, as far, I'll note that as far as, and I'll let Jackie know that you didn't get your certificate for your 4 weeks to success. You may need to connect with your upline as well too. She's would be that, I know. So check with her as well too, and I'll just put a note out to Jackie. Maybe she can connect with your upline too. And scary and exciting is a great place to be, Harley, just to let you know. That means that you're growing and it's fun too, but it is. Once you get that first one done, you'll want to do more and more and more and more. It becomes so contagious, which is good. Oh yeah, so Janet probably, Selena, yeah, talk to Janet and ask her for that certificate as well too. And congratulations on those of you who have completed the program. It's exciting. Also, just to let you know that you are more than welcome to come back and to keep doing them as well, because I know sometimes there's different dynamics with different people and you get different ideas. But just to let you know too that it's a great place for you to bring somebody. You know, if you're talking to a consultant or you're talking to a woman and you want to bring somebody, you know, feel free to do that as well too. Or we'd love for you to step up as well and possibly help us with some of the trainings because you know that you're seasoned and you kind of know, you know, what to do. It's just, it's always a lot of fun to be able to help out other people as well too. And at the same time, you're helping yourselves. Which is cool, which is awesome. And we kind of talked a little bit, we touched base a little bit. I just would like to, for those of you who would like to add here, I would love to get your input and your ideas on just different ways that you do parties or different ideas on how to do the parties or, you know, what does a party mean to you? Like when you say to somebody or if somebody were to say to you, would you have a party? What does that mean to you? Anybody can share.
Hey, Marie.
Hey, Nicole.
Hi.
Hi.
I ran and hid from children. So I just wanted to add really quick. What I did was I basically, how to get my 4 parties a month is I did 1 party with skincare, 1 party with fragrance, 1 color, 1 spa. And then I basically sent a message. I know it's probably the worst way to go, but I sent messages to, I tried doing a voice clip a couple times, and I only had like maybe 2 people out of the 5 voice clips that I sent. That was just really weird. But I sent messages basically asking them if they would like an invite to one of them and to just let me know. And then if they are interested or if they want to attend but just not right now, I'll follow up with them in a couple months. I made a note in my calendar. And then, you know, for people who weren't interested at all, I only had 1 person who was like, nope, I don't want anything to do with this. Don't ever contact me again. out of the 120. So I mean, again, I've only had maybe, I don't know, maybe 8 or 10 message me back. I did just have 2 other message me back. But I also wanted to add, so I told them, whoever were like, yeah, I want to go to the skincare and the fragrance party. Okay, great. So I sent out those invites like ASAP. And then I also told them, I said, because I want to make it somewhat fun and not a total train wreck. I said, you know, if you want to invite some of your friends, you're more than welcome to. For every guest that you invite that attends, I'll put your name into a drawing. So like if 3 people that you invited attend, your name will go in 3 times for like a freebie. And maybe that's what I'll do the mask for.
The volcanic mask.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I did want to add, just like, I don't know, 30 seconds ago, I had one lady who I said, feel free to invite, you know, 3 or 4 different friends. She just invited 18.
Awesome.
So
Awesome.
yeah, and now my kids are screaming again. So
Okay.
I just wanted to add that real quick.
Oh, that's cool. Just one quick question. And you're doing this all online, all on Zoom? I mean, you're doing it through Zoom? Or are you emailing them or asking them, inviting them on the phone, text, emails? Or you?
I've done a lot of mostly Facebook messages. Like I said, I did try to do the voice clip so it wasn't just a straight up copy paste situation, because I know people absolutely hate those. So I did the voice clip thingy. I basically just read what I was gonna write. But yep, I just did that, and they're all gonna be on Zoom. I set up the events already, so all 4 of them are all set with the description, the date, the time, and the link to the Zoom thing. So I will probably like my first one's on Tuesday, I believe. Tomorrow I'll probably go in there on the Facebook event and then do like a live video explaining to them, you know, this is what you have to do, this is what you have to download. Maybe I don't know. I'm literally just winging it, to be honest.
Cool. Well, that's how you learn. You know, sometimes when you plan it all out, it doesn't fall through anyway. So
yeah.
Yep. And you'll learn more and more. That's awesome. You know, and I just want to give you a lot of kudos and a you know, so glad that you're just stepping out and doing it. You know, where a lot of us we think about it, and then if you do too much planning, sometimes, you know, you never end up doing it. So
right. Well,
take that step of faith. So yeah.
Right. Well, and I mean, the last couple of weeks, I've really been trying to get my calendar loaded with parties. Like my goal is to do 8 a month, which with 2, you know, 3-year-olds, that's whatever. But probably impossible. So I mean, oh my gosh, I don't even know how many people I called, I texted, I messaged, whatever, to try and get parties, and it's like pulling. I got 1. I think I messaged or called or whatever. I don't know. I tried getting through that the My 100 or whatever. It's like pulling teeth. It's ridiculous. Nobody wants to go anywhere. Everybody's getting bombarded by every other direct selling company on the planet. So I'm like, you know what? Whatever. I'm just going to do it myself.
Perfect.
Cool. Nicole?
That's awesome.
Yes.
For the fragrance party that you're going to have, and you're going to do that through Zoom, right?
Yep. No idea how I'm going to do it.
Okay. I was going to ask if you're going to send samples out, or if you were going to, how you were going to tackle that one.
Yeah, don't know. Probably, I think I'm going to the fold up. I can't remember. I'm so tired right now.
It's okay. It's okay. I was just curious.
How does Jackie do hers? Because she does a color and fragrance one on Zoom too. Maybe, and I believe that's coming up next week. Maybe you should just kind of log on to that and see how she does hers.
I planned on it. I think I'm definitely going to use the fold up.
Yeah.
Why can't I think of what they're called? The things that tells you what family. Yes, that's that thing. The fragrance guide. Thank you.
Yep, the fragrance guide.
I plan on using that, explaining to them which, you know, the families, explaining to them base notes, top notes, heart notes, whatever. And then like maybe asking them. I don't have a whole lot of people going to that one. I think maybe 3 of them. So I think
Yeah.
basically just going to be a huge experiment. I think, you know, asking them what they use now,
Say to you. 'Cause
finding,
you can go like type in like the top notes or the heart notes or the base notes of the product, and they will list, like if you go on Google, it'll give you like the fragrances that have those in there. So you could say, oh, so do you like, you know, Happy by blah blah blah? Well, this fragrance right here of Jafra would be a similar scent to that. So, you know,
right.
kind of connect them with what they already know what the smell is like, and then compare it. And I even believe, I don't know, you probably, Lori could probably help me with this, but I believe that Jafra had done that at one time, where they kind of compared like our fragrances to what's out on the market today as far as top notes and what was similar to that. You know, because if somebody likes sandalwood, she knows what sandalwood smells like. So the fragrances that we have that have sandalwood in it would be X, Y, and Z.
Right.
Just to kind of do something like that too. I know it's going to be kind of hard to do a fragrance, but you know, they sell fragrances on QVC and HSN all the time, and people buy them. And they sell skincare products and makeup products all the time on those, you know, for those infomercials, and people buy them all the time, and they haven't tried it. So don't kind of cut yourself short and don't think that anybody's going to do that, because those are billion-dollar, you know, channels where they sell all kinds of products that people don't get their hands on. So
right. Yeah, I think, and as far as like, I'm all for sending out samples. So if they are like, you know, I'm a hardcore try it before I buy it kind of person, I will definitely get my hands on, and I'll let them know, get my hands on some samples and then mail them to them and then go from there. Follow up with them, all that stuff.
Right. Yeah.
So.
And that's going to be probably, but like you said, you're not even going to know until you actually try it to see what works and what doesn't work, you know. And I think, and good. And I love the fact that you asked them if they wanted to be invited first of all, instead of just inviting them.
Yes.
Because I think I like that.
Well, yeah, and I mean, everybody's all like anti-cold message, like just invite spam, and I hate that too. So, I mean, it's gotten to the point where if someone adds me to their group, I will go in and add them to mine. That is my, it's probably not the best, but that's what I've resulted in doing. And, you know, a lot of people, I mean, I had quite a few who said, no, they're not interested right now. They actually came out and were like, thank you for asking me to be invited first, because, I mean, oh my goodness, yes. I just want to be courteous. You know, I want to be different from everybody else. And, you know, maybe that will, I don't know, boost my attendance or something like that, just because.
Yeah, I like that, because it kind of, it's almost like you're honoring them, like, you know, and asking for their, like, they matter, you know what I mean? Like, okay, I'm having them, and I just want to know if you would even want to be invited.
Right.
I would look at you like, that was so nice. Like, I don't know. I like that.
Yeah, and I can even, I'll even tell you what I wrote. Hey, person's name. I am hosting a Jafra party on Zoom, Skype on steroids, LOL. And I would love to have you join me. There are 4 different parties to choose from: skincare, fragrance, cosmetics, bath and body. I also put the dates next to them. All of them will be held at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Please RSVP by Monday, November 12th at 8 p.m. and which one or ones you would like to attend. Yes. You can attend more than one. Or if you don't want to and do not want to be invited to any future events, please let me know. I don't want to pester you. Thanks so much. Have a blessed day.
Love it. Great idea.
And Nicole, if it doesn't work this particular month, don't give up. Do it. Do it for like 5-6 months in a row, because after the first of the year, you might have higher attendance.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I've like on my I just downloaded a new, cause I don't know why, I'm not a fan of the Google calendar, so I downloaded a new calendar on my phone, and I have scheduled the 4 parties every month for I think until February.
Nice.
So
perfect.
Just because I know, I mean, I'm still going to book, outside parties, obviously. And, if people want to, book parties from these 4 parties, I want to make sure that I have, open some. But also, if I don't get any parties on my calendar of outside parties, I know for a fact that I will still have at least 4 parties every month.
Right.
Good idea.
Now, are you going to do Zooms? Like, let's say I'm on your Zoom. I go to one of your Zoom parties. Would I be able to have a Zoom party of my own and you would host it?
You sure can.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Like, because it's so easy and so much fun. The people who are actually on your party be like, well, what will I get? Can I do one of my own? And yeah, that would be cool. Do you all know that you can get a Zoom account for free? Does everybody know that?
Yes.
Okay, so you just go to zoom.com and you can, and it's totally free. You don't have to pay anything for it unless you want to upgrade it. I think you get 45 minutes free, and then if you want to go over that, I think it's like $14.99 a month, and then you can have it for an unlimited amount of time. But so for something that's free, if you haven't gotten it, I recommend that you just get an account and even just play with it to see if you even like it or it's a platform that you want to use, and then go from there, because it's a pretty cool platform for you. Like you said, it's like Skype on steroids. So
those are Jackie Geisinger words.
Yeah.
I totally stole them from her.
Yeah, and I agree with you, Darla, because look at me now. Here, I'm like, I can't find my chat box. I can't find this, but it's free, so you can play with it. And they also offer you, because I get invites all the time where they do training. They do free training for the Zoom people who have the Zoom accounts, where they'll show you how to do different things, because I'm sure there's, like every other form of technology, there's a million things that it does that I don't even know how to do, but things like that too. So yeah, definitely it's a lot of fun, and it really empowers you, I think, when you try something new, even like what you're doing right now, Nicole. It's going to empower you when you just do it for the first time. You're going to feel so good about it, and then you'll grow from there, and you'll learn how to tweak it and perfect it, and it'll be awesome. And then you can help Jafra to create a hostess a party, a Zoom party where it all connects with Jafra. So that'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah, so that's really cool. I really, really, really love that. So kudos to you. I'm anxious to see how it all plans out, and the fact that you've already planned them and committed to it and invited people to it, that it's going to happen. So
yes,
and do it no matter what, no matter who shows up, and then you can record them, and then how cool is that? You can record it and just use it again and again and again.
Oh yeah.
So
well, I mean, I already did plan on recording my first 4. Also, I'm really glad that I am deciding to do that, because I've had 2 people so far tell me that they don't think that they can come because their internet or their cell phone service or whatever. And I'm like, you know what? It's totally fine. I plan on recording it, so if you want, I can send you the recording.
Yep.
My only concern is the time limit. I don't know, because I like to talk, because I don't get a lot of adult interaction. So that's my only, but I think with a small group, they will be understanding, and I know a lot of people just jump off and then get right back on. So
right. And like you said, it's just like it's just like a party, that when you have a live party, you never know how it's going to go or how long it's going to be, because if you get a crowd that's not responding, it's like half hour, I'm done, I'm out of here.
Right.
But if you get a crowd
Exactly.
that's interacting and they're responding and they're loving it, I mean, you could be there for an hour and a half, 2 hours too. So I think you'll just have to guide and judge that, but just have a guideline for yourself, so you know exactly where you're going with it too. But it all comes with experience, and the more you do, the better you get. But I'm excited for you. Let's give her a great big hand. Yay! I can't wait. You're going to have to share with us how it all. So yeah, that'll be so cool. It's so awesome. I can't wait. Lori must be so proud of you.
She's probably like, finally.
No, and how maybe you could do them together too, because if you're doing Zoom, you could co-host, or for those of you that, want to do it with your upline or have another consultant that you are friends with or connected with in Jaffa from one of these groups and you don't live near each other and you can't do things together, Zoom is a platform where you can do that. You can co-host it together and each invite your friends to it. That's pretty cool. I know a couple people, leaders that they have one Zoom account. They bought like the premium premier one for $14.99 and they just share the account and they do all their meetings together. They do all their parties together. Cause it's always fun to do things together with another Jaffa consultant. So yeah, that's so cool. Cool. That's awesome. That's perfect. Excellent.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. And I appreciate you. I'm excited for you. Yay. Perfect. Good.
Yeah, sorry. I
No.
was just looking at my my last one is the 23rd. So
Okay.
I'll I know it's sponsoring, but maybe I can share on the last one of these things.
Yeah, that would be so cool, talking about the business, right? But I think that the key is just to keep it, like it says in the notes here, to keep it fun, to keep it simple, and set a goal before you do it. Whether it be, I just want to get like $200 and just get this party done, but just have a goal in mind, or I want $600 and I want to have 2 more parties and I want 1 potential consultant, because that's what you'll be focusing on. I think it's really important that you do that too, even whether you're doing it on Zoom or whether you're doing it live. And don't worry about making mistakes, because people will remember. They won't remember what you say, but they'll remember how you made them feel. So sometimes when we make mistakes and we are real, we become real to those people, and we are more vulnerable and we can be more authentic on who we are. And always be yourself, and always put your own twist on your parties, because that's what people will be attracted to. I mean, people can buy Jaffa from any of the consultants in the United States here, but they will choose to buy Jaffa from you because of the way that you've connected with them. So just remember that too. And just remember to be yourself and use your God-given gifts to shine, and just have fun and share what you love about Jaffa and speak from your heart, and you will always be successful. So, do any of you have any questions? Any comments? Is there anything that you would have wanted to go over that we didn't do today as far as parties go, because we're still kind of tweaking our sessions? If there's anything that you wished we had talked about a little bit more, or whatever it may be, then feel free to either put it in the chat or just to kind of make a note. We can bring it up next time as well too. But just remember too that this is week 2. We have 2 more weeks, and once you've graduated, you no longer have to participate. You're more than welcome to come back, like I said, and redo them as many times. But we really would like you to come back with guests, or to really, if you'd like to help us to participate as being one of the trainers, we would like that too. And now, don't forget to connect with your upline for your weekly coaching as well too. That kind of will follow up to what we did here tonight. And just to kind of go ahead, don't forget to, in Beautiful, they have the Let's Party 1 and the Let's Party 2, and the sales roadmap and the modules there for you to kind of go over and go through. It kind of breaks it down a little bit more for you, give you a little bit more details too on how the party and the structure of the party too. Okay? So we don't have any questions at all on anything? No? All right, perfect. I want to thank you all for being here. Thank you for your time. It was so nice meeting everyone as well too. I look forward to seeing you all next week, and I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful, prosperous, glorious week this week, and we will see you next week. Alrighty? Good night, ladies.